Hey. Oh, hey. Jeremy, right? Yeah. You must be Kate then. That's accurate. Do you think that the weather has just been so crazy recently?
I know that some
concert venues operate under a restaurant license because it's cheaper and easier to get than a concert license.
I keep
but they
thinking that
typically
it's
cheap
like
out on the
jacket
food.
weather,
Like
but
they do
every
the
time
bare
I go out,
minimum
it's
with
just
that
too
because
hot,
they
and every
legally have
time
to
I
provide
think
it.
it's like
I could
gonna
really
be
go
hot
for
and
a
it's
burger.
cold.
I think like
I should really
my
just start
favorite is
dressing for,
typically
like,
one
the
that has like a
opposite
fried
weather,
egg
start
on
wearing
top. I think
winter
that's like
clothes in
perfect.
July,
But honestly,
yeah.
I could go for anything right now. So what do you like to do for fun? I'd like to do you for fun.
I have seen into your future, and your fortune is...
What the fuck does that mean?
So, the first game I'll talk about in this video about games in which the goal is to date people is the one game where the goal isn't to date people. I just want to be single. I don't actually want a harem full of cute girls. As of writing this, the game hasn't officially released, only the demo is available. But in it, we play through the opening part of the game, where we meet all of the potential bachelorettes for us to not date. This game is very true to life. We play as Aya, an introverted, shy, awkward girl. Just like me. Her name isn't even Bill. Just like me. And because she is her own character and not a player insert, it sells the main mechanic of the game much better. Our goal is to make friends at Love All Girls High School. There is just one problem. Everyone wants to date us.
Get back! No, not today. Get away from me.
So we have to balance what to say with the visual meter. We dismiss them too much or say the wrong things, the bar goes down and they hate us. Say too much of the right stuff and now they are madly in love with us.
It's all about balance, and that makes it a really fun dating sim, even though it isn't.
Also, for dialogue options, we actually type the words out instead of typical boxes. Anyways, in the demo we get a tour of the new school and meet all of the potential nothing more than friends chillers. There's Kaede, the class rep and model student, Akane, the sports girl who is really cool and good at sports, Katsumi, the rich psychopathic murderer, every high school's got one of those, Nozomin, she's that trope in anime where one character acts like they're a hero in a fantasy world when in reality they're just a lonely, unpopular student who people just sort of tolerate. Yeah, that. And Shizuka, the quiet art student. This section of the demo actually has us painting a picture. Let's give it a shot.
The demo is already super good. It's got some great humor, compelling characters, some great art. I would recommend checking this demo out while I wait for the official release so I can finally be at peace. Wait, what's the next game? I'm sorry. HuniePop is the most famous one of those games. What's the point of HuniePop? Dates! And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Hi there.
What the fuck?
The first girl we meet is Q, and we learn through some clever dialogue that we are bad at flirting.
Look, dude, are you gonna be alright? Looks like you're having some trouble holding it together over there.
What do you mean? I'm fine.
What do I mean? I mean, I can literally see you sweating through your shirt. Night! Hey, you.
How did you get into my house?
She's actually Q from earlier, and she's a love fairy.
She's going to help us in professional terms. Get bitches.
Tell me, how many dates have you been on?
Like actual dates with physical women?
Oh my god, it's worse than I thought, isn't it?
And now she's going to show us how to date women. This is the weirdest game of chess I've ever seen.
They call this one the French Dispatch. I'm horny now. God damn it!
So it's a standard match 3 game similar to Candy Crush. Each color refers to a different trait that the date would like. Romance, talent, flirtation, and sexuality. Pink hearts increase passion, which gets you more points. Sentiment allows you to give gifts during a date, each with a different effect on the board. Bells give you more moves, and purple hearts remove points. You have a certain amount of moves each date to get enough affection points to win the date. Otherwise, you fail. Loser. Dumbass. You win dates to get people to tolerate you, and eventually, with enough dates, you know. Q gives us a phone that can track women and tell us everything about them. Thanks.
You're a big boy. Let's get out there and talk to some broads.
I am not ready. Please don't make me do this.
So now the game really opens up. We can go from location to location and meet women.
I love me some chocolate.
Can you, like, not be weird, please?
There's Lola, a flight attendant.
I'll tell you what, BIGSHOT.
BIGSHOT?
Nikki, the gamer.
Wow, she likes games? I am currently playing a game. We have so much in common. I feel like there's some sort of connection here, some sort of spark, you know?
Audrey.
That's exactly what you asked for! Are you joking?
Bitch, do I look like I'm joking? How am I supposed to rock around like this?
You're fucking.
I just wanted to go get a pretzel.
Kiana, a hairstylist and a fitness buff.
I'd kill to have tits like that.
Jesus, would you calm down? I told you not to be weird. Tiffany, a college student who is the most kind and genuine person in this game. Aiko, a hungover teacher.
Dude, bro, Asian chicks? Don't even get me started. I have like the worst case of yellow fever ever. Like a yellow plague.
Alright, that's 3 strikes. Go to horny jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Melly, a yoga instructor. And lastly, Jessie. She's 36. How much?
How much you got?
Nope, that's it. I'm done. Get me out of here.
So what we do is we go and talk to each of these girls, give them gifts, and ask them out on dates. Each girl has a different thing that they like, which will give you honey and allow you to upgrade skills. You can give almost all of them alcohol. So we talk to them and ask them questions, perfectly normal questions to ask while you're getting to know someone. How big are your tits?
Wow, how romantic.
So my goal with the game was just to get to the getting laid part. Approximately 5 successful dates.
I ended up focusing on Aiko, Nikki, and Audrey, and they're off.
Just like with golf, my motto is, any hole's the goal. I'm not good at golf.
Yay!
I just... What?
What are you expecting to get in my pants now?
You're not wearing pants. Actually, one of my favorite characters in this game is Aiko.
It's not what you think.
She is the stereotype of a bad teacher, someone who would show up hungover and put on a movie, and she's written to just make a ton of grammatical errors.
You know what? Anything is funner than hanging around here.
But I think I'm gonna focus my efforts on Nikki. Did you know she's a gamer?
Whoa, seriously? Thanks.
Yeah, I need more moves, damn it.
I actually got really into the game, buying gifts for each of the girls depending on their likes, managing my time so I could date as many of them as possible, all of the match 3 dates. This game is actually fun.
Which is upsetting because it's HuniePop. I wouldn't be surprised if this video got age restricted, and if it didn't, then this part is incredibly censored.
Speaking of incredibly censored, I just got 5 successful dates with Nikki. Congratulations, you get the sex trophy for having sex.
I don't care about that. I'm trying to play Candy Crush. Why are your tits out?
Anyways, that was fun.
Congratulations, man.
We impressed Q so much that we can now date her. Cool. I would prefer this if there wasn't any sex, actually. I think the sex really weighs it down. Please rise for the national anthem. So this one made the rounds on YouTube when it first released. Even more so with the second game, Super Seducer. Made by Richard La Ruina, who founded a dating advice company in 2006. He says that they aren't to be taken seriously, but the game definitely allows you to play it seriously and take the dating advice to heart. In fact, when he released the second game, there's 3 by the way, there's a scene where he blows up all the YouTubers who made fun of his game with missiles.
Alfarad, friend without benefits.
I like those guys too.
Bro, Jared?
Let's fucking do this. Die, you fuckers.
Not Jared. Who am I gonna look at flowers with now? I can't do that by myself.
The game has you go through different scenarios where the final goal would be something like get a date, receive a phone number, or take her home. And we have to take a bunch of multiple choice tests to find the correct way of doing so. Chapter 1. Girl on street. You're walking and a girl catches your eye. Can you stop her, get her to talk to you, and make her want to see you again? None of these options seem good. Well, let's just fake a disability. I'm sure she would love that.
Whoa,
Very funny, but you know, in most cases, she's just gonna brush you off.
What? Darn.
Let's try, yo, what up, girl?
Yo, what up, girl? Can I just talk to you for a second? Where you headed?
Busy.
Yeah? Come back here.
Yeah, that's about what I was expecting.
Surely it can't be option A. Oh, the music started playing. You know you're on the right track when the sourceless music starts playing.
Hey, nice boots.
Oh, thank you. I got them from Costco.
No, I said nice boobs.
That's correct.
Ah, women.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure I've seen you in my yoga class. Do you go there?
No, I don't do yoga.
You don't?
No.
Not at all? We should try. Not the best way to start because she can just say no and brush you off.
I just don't think she likes you, my guy.
Ask her questions to get her talking. Hey girl, where do you live? What's your friend's name? What's your social security number? Let's go to Starbucks. What would you like? Trick question, I already know it's a caramel macchiato. All of these options seem wrong. Well, I heard from the other relationship expert that physical touch is good. So yeah, touch her earlobe.
Okay, they're really cool actually.
Thanks.
That was right?
Okay, so you said you like biking and rock climbing.
Hey lady, I'm supposed to do all the talking. Do you like rock climbing? Half of these are just sexual harassment. Like, touch your balls, look up her skirt, and touch her ass. Granted, he does tell you that this is wrong. It still feels weird to me that things as serious as that are treated like jokes.
So do you always stop girls in the street?
She's found us out, boys! Burn the evidence and run!
Chapter 2. 2 girls in bar. How do you break the ice? None of these seem right. Pull up to the club, find 2 random women having a good time on their own.
You talking about me?
A real knockout this guy is, ladies and gentlemen.
Tonight I want a
We
free
can
dinner.
buy our drinks ourselves. We don't need anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You bought these?
Yes.
Come off it.
He is genuinely surprised that they bought their own drinks.
Listen, guys, I've got a great question. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
This is a job interview now. Where do you see each other in 5 years? What are your credentials? What are you looking to get out of your career? The starting salary is $7 an hour, but there is room to grow. All of this is boring or awkward or both. And again, most of the options, even the ones that are correct, feel wrong. Like, in the bar, you find out that Anastasia, the girl that, quote-unquote, you are interested in, has a boyfriend. The correct option is to pry into their relationship, then question how upset he would be and manipulate her, and to keep the girl in your back pocket so in case they break up, you can get some.
I hope people don't do this in real life.
Chapter 3. Have sex with this girl. Have sex with her. Man, come on, just have sex with her. Come on, man. Hit her with the twerk attack. Yeah, so the issue is that I don't want to have sex with this guy, so this game feels very awkward and unrealistic.
But you seem sober. It's strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem sober?
Yeah, why are you sober?
I guess now I just go to the gym a few times a week and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
Excuse me, what?
I genuinely don't know how you can come back from that. Conversation over, you failed.
None of these options even seem correct. Like, are you telling me that I'm not manly enough? How do I look more manly?
Please tell me how to be more manly.
What is it that you do?
I make videos for YouTube, so I could say
I don't think that's an attractive occupation, my guy.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Oh. Yeehaw, it's me, the sex cowboy.
Sex is good. Have the condom.
This is my Joker moment.
Seriously, all these characters are really cool.
But can I date them? Hit my balls with a golf club. Oh, so it's one of those games. Fitness dick in your... You know.
Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
What? Why is it gay to take care of yourself?
In fact, I've heard the opposite, that taking care of yourself is attractive to women because the bar has been set so goddamn low, and yet somehow they still fail.
First, she doesn't like my twerk attack. Then she says I'm not manly enough. I just think this isn't worth it anymore. Just get out of there, man.
I'm not gay. I've had lots of girlfriends. Many.
Jesus Christ, man.
So each successful option gives you either a blue heart or an orange heart, and I cannot for the life of me tell you the difference. You want to escalate things. Want to see my penis?
That's about all I can stand of this game. It's boring, it's awkward, it makes me uncomfortable. The humor is just awkward cringe humor, and also sexual harassment. And I really don't think this guy gives the best dating advice. 9 out of 10 dentists agree. This guy fucking cringe.
So if you couldn't tell, I'm going for a sort of 7 Deadly Sins theme for this video, and after searching for a while, I couldn't find one that fit sloth. Every game I've seen has a ton of work go into it, so much so that I can't justly call them lazy, except for Picross Love. I already talked about this game, but the video sounds like this. I am shackled to this mortal realm, so I'll quickly explain the game. Picross Love is a hentai Picross game with no hentai pre-installed. You play with a mouse, and it's too easy to make a mistake and you get penalized for it. Without installing nudity, you only get 2 women and you don't date them. You're supposed to look at nude women, but why would I do that if Picross is just to the left? None of the girls were even memorable. Half of the puzzles are 5x5 and the other half are 10x10, and there are only 40 puzzles. This is a lazy game whose only purpose is to stiff me of my hard-earned $2.
And your total is $77.84. Oh man, oh no. I dropped my massive amounts of money. Oh man, God, this is just gonna take so long because I just have so much money. Oh my God. Have you ever wanted to go on a date but you're just so busy and you can't just make any time for love because you're just so busy? I know that I'm too busy playing dating sims to go on any actual dates, and I have the perfect solution.
Crush Crush, the idle dating sim. You date women, stare at a wall for a few hours, boom, you're in love. This game was made by Sad Panda Studios, and they have made a few other similar games, like Blush Blush. It's an idle dating sim, but with men instead of women, and you are responsible for turning them into beasts, and only your love can save them. It starts with you hitting a girl with your bike and hospitalizing her, and our goal is to date her. I'm sure that hitting her with our bike and sending her to a hospital in the American healthcare system will surely make her fall in love with us, and of course she does. You have to manage your time by making money with jobs, developing skills, and going on dates.
You have no credentials or skills.
What did you expect? I'm playing dating sims.
She is a tsundere, which means she hates us. Until she doesn't, let's go on a date with her. Maybe a moonlit stroll? For her to fall in love with us, we have to apologize profusely, give gifts, level up skills, and touch.
You can also try tapping to see what happens.
As we level up skills, we unlock more women, like gamer girl Miu.
Oh hey, you silly little spongy you.
Well, might as well go on a moonlit stroll with her too.
All I want is someone smart, tech-savvy, motivated, with decent mid-control skills and a nice butt. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
She speaks in this weird meme, gamer nerd, awkward lingo, in case you're into that.
What I'm not into is homelessness, and that's what this next girl is because I stepped on her house.
Quill. She's a cat and also homeless. Those are her two character traits.
All for Raptus Day.
Is that even a word? Oh, it is.
Elle, a character I hate so much she's not even worth mentioning.
But how can our eyes be real if our spoons aren't real?
Then there's Nutaku, a Fire Emblem engaged looking ass. Then there's Iro, the sports one.
Son of a lecture!
Bonnabelle, the southern baker.
Gives me the vipers.
And Beverly the bear.
Beverly, think you stink!
There's a little something for everyone. There's also Yandere Simulator and Time Traveler. Wow. Now, being that this is a free-to-play idle game, there are microtransactions. You can buy premium currency, time skips, and women. You can even buy nudity, I guess.
Picross Love has free nudity. I'm just saying.
You have permission to cuddle me. But keep it PG. This is a family-friendly game after all.
I'm not a big fan of idle games. They catch my attention at first, but after a few hours the game stagnates, and in order to progress faster, you have to reset time and lose all your progress. And I am not a big fan of losing everything.
But fortunately, this game has a surplus of girls to talk to with the phone text message things. You can talk to girls you already maxed out with love, or with new girls and they send you funny messages and saucy pictures and try to make you fall in love with a block of text in a picture.
Although this is not really an accurate simulator of dating, don't be afraid to take a chance out there. Flirt! Take chances!
You know it's bad when even the dating sim is telling you to talk to real women.
Man, hasn't it been 22 minutes since I last looked at myself? Well, that's a bit rude. Wait, that's not even a deadly sin.
Nay.
What the fuck is that?
My compliments to the chef.
Les rêves des amoureux sont comme le bon vin.
What the fuck is going on over there? In recent years, they've made a gaming console, a short film, the KFC Double Down, and also, lest we not forget, a dating sim. I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator.
I think I just made a pact with Satan.
We play as Chef Bill.
Oh, ho, 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 bonjour.
And it's the first day of culinary school. I'll just stay in bed forever. You sleep through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders.
Well, that's a wrap, boys. We did it. We beat the game. Let's go home.
Is that BTS? So we get up and make our way to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. We meet up with our lifelong best friend Miriam. She tells us how anxious she is. Classic Miriam, spiraling into a deep despair due to her anxiety and impossibly high standards. You will always be my dearest friend. We are rudely interrupted by our arch rival, Ashley, who is a bitch. Her best friend and other rival is Van Van the Man Man. We try to get away from them, but this happens. It's Pop. First day of class. Whoa. Yeah. Our professor is Sprinkles. He's a dog. We meet a couple of other classmates like Student and Clink, the sentient oven. And as we get all situated, he walks in. Colonel Sanders.
He's so hot, I'm already sweating.
It seems there are only 2 seats left. One next to our best friend forever from childhood who we had just helped gain confidence for going to this illustrious cooking school, or Colonel Sanders. I'm sitting next to him. It appears he brought no pens. Well, he has one right there. It's time for lunch. He has brought in a bucket with his own secret recipe of fried chicken. Eating it, we are transported beyond space and time, as this is culinary perfection.
Have you tried the KFC Double Down?
We learn about his ambitions to create a chicken restaurant legacy. Will he be able to do so? Tune in next week on Dragon Ball Z. It's our next lesson. Make a dish with a partner. Here is our childhood best friend who would want nothing more than to cook with us. I'm partnering with Colonel Sanders. We have to choose her partner for her. You're partnering with the oven. Aw, they're getting along. How quaint. Man, which option here would Colonel Sanders, owner and mascot of Kentucky Fried Chicken, want us to make?
If I didn't hate mashed potatoes, this would be so hot right now.
Ashley and Van Van interrupt us and start terrorizing me, and... why does the music here go so hard? This is a joke dating sim. We make mashed potatoes and share a tender moment with Colonel Sanders.
Oh lord, I think I'm coming down with a case of the vapors.
Anyways, Van Van's dish kills a man. Colonel Sanders really likes our mashed potatoes. And then Van Van shows up and then the spork monster appears.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
It's a turn-based RPG now. We defeat him and he leaves behind a cursed book. Day 2. Miriam has fallen in love with the oven. Colonel Sanders arrives at school on horseback.
Oh, Colonel, my Colonel.
And we are murdered by the horse. Class time. Ashley and Van Van have the Book of the Dam that was dropped by Borko. Anyways, we daydream about Colonel, and now we have to eat something off a tray. Let's eat the dog biscuit. Okay, so we are murdered and brought back to life by Borko. A classic Shakespearean trope. It's lunchtime, and now we are competing against our rivals for Best Lunchman Prepare Lunch for Sanders Lunchtime Professional Lunch Championship. What temperature does water boil at?
100 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's wrong. How many herbs and spices did he use?
All of them.
Tail wagging intensifies. What state of mind offers the most flavor?
Fear.
I'm begging you to get it together. Where does your energy come from?
The sun.
Aroo. What is the sound of success? I believe in you. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian bathtub?
Colonel Sanders' face looking over the horizon.
What a hunk. You and Colonel Sanders exchanging wedding vows.
What was the question again? I'm just gonna put my hand in the stand mixer.
So we lose the battle and use a healthy coping mechanism like internalizing all our rage and storming out of the building. Wow, Colonel Sanders is here to comfort me in my time of need? Oh, he's just talking about himself.
Huh.
We are invited into Colonel Sanders' house and we show him our coleslaw recipe. Now we can snoop around his house like a little gremlin. Wow, it's one of Colonel Sanders' jackets. Oh, let me give it a nice platonic sniff. Shit, he caught me. Play it cool. I love you. He loves us back, but wants to focus on his career right now. A respectable young man that Colonel is. We spend the night. He makes us breakfast. He asks, so would you say that we're the perfect match? Oh, how presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Take him down a peg.
Take him down a peg. Peg him?
We run away. We go back home and Miriam has broken and entered into my house. She went on a date with an oven and she is visibly distressed.
Yeah, well, I went on a date too.
We make a practice dish and Colonel Anders shows up and tastes our chicken pot pie. And now it's time for the final competition showdown challenge exam. Are we all excited for the final competition showdown challenge exam? Because it's about time for the final competition showdown challenge exam.
As someone who enjoyed Food Wars for the cooking part of it, I'm really excited. I just hope nobody's clothes start coming off. I really don't need that in my life right now.
Everyone is making something using their specific set of skills. Ooh, it's a frenzy in there. Things are really heating up. Egg wash. Best friend Baster Blaster. Shallow personality spatula.
Butter.
It's time to present our dishes. Miriam made tiny udon noodles. Van Van made this, but Chef Dog can't eat it because of the spikes. Ashley made an art project and you're not allowed to eat it, so she's disqualified. Oh, this is just like hit movie The Menu starring Anya Taylor-Joy, only not really, but also kinda maybe. We made the best damned mac and cheese we can and paired it with Colonel Sanders' chicken. Everyone graduates and parties, yay. Colonel Sanders arrives and we dance with him, and it turns out he rejects us from helping him with his chicken franchise and he steals my fucking recipes?
That's not real fire, Remember one game ago when I talked about Crush Crush? Yeah, well they made another game using all their beloved characters called Hush Hush. Only your love can save them. And it... I think I need to rethink all my life choices right now. Well, that didn't take as long as I was expecting.
So getting past the first major test of strength, the title screen, we get put into different social classes. We receive a letter to go on an all-expenses-paid vacation for an entire month.
Well, that sounds legit and not a complete scam.
The night before the flight, we wake up in a dream with two women, Copernicus and Philema, and they tell us that we are the chosen one and are tasked with saving 5 women from terrible fates.
I hate when that happens.
But what can I do? Shouldn't they go to the police or something?
No!
The girls got a secret, and that secret will make them die.
5 Nights at Freddy's 3.
So it's up to us to get them to reveal their secrets through any means necessary. Oh, this is freaking awesome. My quest is to hit on girls? Best quest ever.
No! Do you accept your quest?
Yeah, then they have sex, and now it's off to Sabrosa.
Come take a trip to Sabrosa, a wonderful beach town filled with beach and town and women who are destined to die. Do some shopping, run around on the beach, and meet the locals who we legally cannot say will be alive when you leave. Sabrosa, the #1 travel destination for lesbian goddesses.
This is when the main gameplay loop starts. Each day we go to a place, talk to people, select options, and at the beginning and end of every day, we can increase stats or get money. The first girl we meet is actually not a girl. Whoa, plot twist. Eli, who, just like an extrovert, forces us to be his friend and date his sister. He's voiced by Michael Kovac.
Wunderbar! Alright, I'll be back shortly!
Who voiced N from Murder Drones, Angel Dust from the Has-Been Hotel Pilot, and Markiplier in Blush Blush.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Control of the alphabet. I would probably separate N and O, because I don't like that kind of negativity in my alphabet!
Is that your impression of me?
Anyways, his sister is Iro, the sports girl with rainbow hair. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say?
Yeah, he's hot. I like yours.
Slid that compliment right in there, eh?
So we talked to Eli and we learned that the best way to get to know Iro is to avoid flirting with her and to avoid looking at her redonkulously supple cleavage. His words, not mine.
And just be the best of friends.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Speak of the devil.
Wait a minute. That's what I thought. You disgust me.
Which do I go to now? Mall. It turns out that Eli works at a high-end clothing store in the mall and gives us clothes to try on.
You're most definitely the bold type.
Oh, is he going to put the maid outfit back on? Oh, is he gonna do that bit for the 3rd time? Oh.
We fall into the changing room and we see a girl in her underwear.
What the hell, you perv?
It's Cassie, the girl we hospitalized in Crush Crush. Now she's going to crush my spine. Eli tells us about how she likes to shoplift, and also other things. Why does he mention breasts so much? Arcade. We meet Miu. She's a gamer and a bartender. I like her better in this game than in Crush Crush. There she was very one note. Well, they all are. But she the most felt like a how many hot gamer references can we cram into this thing? Rather than trying to build a character. Which is kinda weird. Because while writing the script, I found out that her voice actress, Morgan Long, is also a VTuber with her character Mew. And she also worked on Club Penguin. And also, yeah, she's also the founder and CEO of Sad Panda Studios. She put herself into these games. I mean, honestly, I respect it. Anyways, boobs.
What brings you to town?
I am on a mission from God.
Bakery. Here we meet Bonnabelle and date. I've died and gone to heaven, which makes things awkward for my atheism.
We are literally on a mission from God.
We select dialogue options, but only the right ones.
Yeah, I love stuff. I have a place full of stuff, and I'm always doing stuff, too.
Stuff.
And we get on with the date. We play Smash Bros and drink whenever we lose a stock. And since I am such a gamer, I beat her, and we do more date things, like select dialogue options, and take saucy pictures.
Now get me those photos of Spider Person.
Spider Person? Okay, if you're into that, Mr. Jamerson.
We end the night with a tickle fight. No, that is not a euphemism. I might as well mention it now, but the game allows you to save and load whenever. So this usually means you can just save and reload until you get the desired result. Park. We go on a run with Iro.
Oh God, neither. You do you, boo, but I just can't give up my baked potatoes and sour cream.
That's what's stopping you? That's the food that's too good to give up? House. Turns out that one girl belongs to a rich family and we have to meet them before we can date her. Let's go to the mall.
The bad news is that I'm not interested in pervs or voyeurs.
Excuse me, it's pronounced poiv.
In order to get on her good side, we get extorted.
Don't worry. You treat me nice and I'll be calling you a bitch in no time.
Thanks.
We found out our first secret of the game, that Cassie likes shoplifting. Home. We go home, but there's someone on the porch. It's everyone's favorite homeless cat girl, Quill. And this whole section feels wrong. She legit thinks that she's a cat, and we bring her into our house and feed her food and give her a bath and
And that's where I stopped playing. You're supposed to go through several weeks, uncovering all the mysteries, saving all the girls, but I can't bring myself to do it, and I don't exactly know why.
It's not like the concept is bad. It brings depth to an otherwise depthless genre. I quickly took a look at all of the deaths, and while they are gruesome, there are intriguing mysteries and genuine moments that the people who stuck with the game seem to like. It's not like the writing is bad, even though some of the characters make me
There isn't really anything wrong with the writing, it's just that I don't like the characters. But if I had to put my finger on it... Oh!
Sad Panda Studios make hentai games, disguised as real games. Crush Crush and Blush Blush don't hide it so well, but Hush Hush does a great job at making you think that it isn't hentai. All of the games have nudity DLC. Come on, even Picross Love allowed for nudity to be free DLC, but here I have to pay to see tits and dicks? But because of this, it feels like you have to be incredibly horny to even play these games.
I really backed myself into a corner by choosing so many sexual games, huh? Anyways, I will never play a dating sim again. I tire of their mind games, their death grip on my psyche. I will never play another dating sim again. A sequel to Sucker for Love just got announced, damn it.